What's going on, guys? New York Sports Hub here, coming at you with another New York Giants video. Today in this video, I'm going to be discussing a article on USAToday.com made by USA Today's Nate Davis. He's predicting the Giants to go 2-14 in the 2020 season. Now, I'm not sure what the game-by-game prediction is. I know he's predicting us to win 2 games and pick first in the 2020 NFL Draft. And I'm meaning he's expecting the Giants to pick Trevor Lawrence in the 2021 NFL Draft. Now, 2 wins, once again. We came with 4 wins last season, and I definitely thought we were only going to win 2 games last year. We were 2-2, and I definitely thought we were going to lose out. I definitely thought after the loss on Thursday night to the Eagles, I didn't think we were going to win another game. I thought we were going to lose the game to the Dolphins as well. We won the game against the Dolphins. We ended up winning the game as well against the Redskins. I thought we were going 2-14. I definitely thought we were going at a 12-game losing streak, and that's how we were going to finish the season. But turns out we won 2 games and kind of missed out on Chase Young there, and we would have tied with the Bengals for the first-round pick. And back in 2018, we were 3-13 in 2017. And arguably, you could say this team has improved. I think they definitely have improved. They, once again, helped out this offensive line. They drafted Andrew Thomas. They drafted Shane Lemieux. And I think this is an improved ball club. I think that this team has a really bright future ahead of them. They have a pretty solid receiving core. If Sterling Shepard could stay healthy through the full season, he's going to be a dynamic receiver for this team. Darius Slayton was a beast for us last year. We've got, underrated guys like Evan Ingram, Caden Smith. Once again, Evan Ingram's a guy who barely played last year, but if he could stay healthy, he's a really good tight end. He's got a lot of talent. And if he can stay on the field, he can be a really good player for us. Caden Smith had a really solid tenure for the Giants at the end of the year. Had a really good game against Washington. I liked Caden Smith when he was here. I think he was a training camp guy, and we called him up, and he played well. And the defense, once again, we had arguably the worst defense in the NFL last season. The defense has been... I thought we did well in the draft with the defense. We have Xavier McKinney, a steal in the second round. He was one of the best safeties, if not the best safety in the draft. I think Xavier McKinney's the next Jamal Adams. I really like this kid. We got Darnay Holmes. I'm pretty sure he'll start the full season. He's a nice cornerback. Also, another guy I think can be a sneaky good player for the Giants this year. And there's a lot of good defensive players and there's solid defensive players on this team. Jabril Peppers is one of them. DeAndre Baker has a lot of talent. It's just he had a bad season last year, but I think he still has a lot of talent. I think we can get a bounce-back season out of him. We've got guys like Dalvin Tomlinson on the team who had a really good season. Marcus Golden is a guy the Giants look to re-sign. He might have led the team in sacks last year. We got Dexter Lawrence, who's a really good defensive lineman. I think that guy's a beast. I think the defenses it's a young defense, but I think it's a solid defense in the coming seasons. I think once they have a year under their belt, I think they'll be able to improve and grow off their last season. And I think they'll improve. I think we'll have a much better defense, at least an average defense, going in next season. And I think the Giants are an improved team. But he predicts the Giants to get worse. I understand they have a tough schedule, but I don't understand how you can pick the Giants to only win 2 games this year after we won 4 games last year. And we still had a pretty tough schedule last year. And we got the Eagles and Cowboys, who are 2 teams that, in my opinion, won't be good this year. I don't think they're Super Bowl contending teams. I know they always beat us, but I think the Giants definitely have the talent to finally beat these teams. But, I mean, it all comes with time. I think once the Cowboys and Eagles really start to digress, I think they'll eventually become in a rebuilding phase there. They don't have a good salary cap. And they don't have good cap space, rather. Not salary cap. They don't have great cap space to the Eagles. And personally, I don't like what the Cowboys... I don't like the direction they're in. I think the Giants will be at the top of this division in 2 to 3 years. I think they'll be at the top of the division. And the Giants are a team on the rise, but he still predicts the Giants to be worse than last year. I don't know how you can think that. The Giants are a much improved team. They had a great draft. And they signed James Bradbury as well, which I forgot to point out. Going to be a nice signing. He's a nice cornerback for this team. I don't understand how he predicts the team to get worse. Once again, I understand they have a tough schedule, but they're a much better team. They're going to have a better record than 4-12. I think they also have it's a small chance, but I think they have a chance to even go like 8-8 or 9-7. I think there's a very small chance, but I think if we could pull off a win, maybe find a way to sweep Dallas or find a way to sweep Philadelphia, which I hope that happens. I hope for some way that happens. We have a chance to pull off 8-8, 9-7. We got some really good teams, but we also got some really bad teams. We got teams like the Bengals. I mean, we got a lot of bad teams. We got teams like the Redskins, who we seem to own. A lot of other bad teams. I mean, the Rams are a beatable team. The Steelers are a beatable team. The Bears are a beatable team. There's a lot of games on the schedule we definitely can win. The Cardinals and Bucks are teams we can definitely beat. I think the Bucks are a very overrated team. They did sign Tom Brady, but once again, not the same quarterback it used to be. The Bucks are definitely a team we could beat. The past 2 seasons, we've beat them. The Cardinals game, very winnable game. I mean, once again, they've got a solid roster, but we barely lost. We lost to a close game to them last year. I think there's a team we can definitely beat. And there's a lot of games we can definitely lose. I could see 4-12 or 5-11 happening at the worst case scenario, but I definitely cannot see 2-14 with an improved team. Once again, do have a tough schedule, but we're an improved team. We're not going 2-14. I just completely disagree with Nate Davis's opinion. But that's going to do it for this one. Just kind of my take on Nate Davis's article he wrote about the Giants going 2-14. He had like another article where the Seahawks going 9-7. Personally, I think the Seahawks are going to be a lot better than 9-7. They're one of the top teams in the NFC. They got Russell Wilson, the best quarterback in the NFC. They're one of the top teams. They're going better than 9-7. So I don't like his prediction. I don't think we're going 2-14. Once again, we have a tough schedule, but we're an improved team. We're not going 2-14. That's my opinion on his article. So if you want to find the article, here it is right here. USAtoday.com. USA Today's Nate Davis predicts Giants finish 2-14 in 2020. So if you want to find that article, go to that website right now. So that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.